Hey, what's going on? Ryan here with Intersection Records with some bad news and just learning about the passing of legendary icon Tina Turner after a long illness. Tina was 83 years old. And Tina, look at that, Paris. Tina had a long career that really started in the late 50s with Ike Turner and the Rhythm Kings, all the way through the new millennium and until just recently. She's a two-time member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, once as part of Ike Turner's band, in 1991 inducted, and then inducted again just a couple years ago as a solo artist. Born November 26, 1939 in Brownsville, Tennessee, Anna Mae Bullock, daughter of a sharecropper overseer Floyd Bullock. She remembers picking cotton with her father in the 40s. Family moved in 1950 to St. Louis, back then to Brownsville, Tennessee, and then when she was 15, back to St. Louis. Her and her two sisters frequented the clubs in St. Louis and East St. Louis where she met Ike Turner. Ike Turner's famous for maybe writing the first rock and roll song, Rocket 88, and joining that band was a big deal. She very swiftly became the main attraction in that band. You know, again, pictures like this. She was known for her dancing and wild, great stage presence and great legs, right? I was fortunate enough to see her in 1997, headline a show. Lionel Richie opened up. It was fantastic. 3 years later, I saw her again, I believe with Cyndi Lauper as an opening act. And she was fantastic live. She was known for that her whole career. Her first hit, Box Top, came out in 1958. So that's how long. She joined Ike Turner's band in 1957. They were married in 1962 and ultimately divorced in 1978 after the band disbanded in 76. But she had huge hits with River Deep Mountain High in 1966. Their rendition of Proud Mary that was released in 1971, the famous Creedence Clearwater Revival, John Fogerty tune, is really the standard of that song and a great example of a cover song being better than the original. Nutbush City Limits is another hit that they had in 1973. The cover version that Bob Seger does is excellent. Again, Ike Turner was abusive to her. She finally got the courage to leave him in 1970. Between 77 and 78, she then kind of is a lounge singer. She is gathering the strength to set off on her own, and by 1984 comes out with a seminal record, Private Dancer. Again, these pictures of her performing around that time in 1984. Private Dancer was nominated for a ton of Grammys. The title track, Private Dancer, was a fantastic song. What's Love Got to Do with It was just a sensational song and hit. Better Be Good to Me, another song. Let's Stay Together was a cover that she did from that album. Throughout the 80s, you know, songs like Simply the Best, We Don't Need Another Hero, I Don't Want to Fight Anymore was a 1990s hit. I think she came on my radar in 1986 when she did the Prince's Trust concert and she performed with Paul McCartney. They did Get Back. A year prior to that, actually in 85, she joined Mick Jagger on stage at Live Aid. And if you're around my age, I'm 50 years old, Live Aid was a big deal. It was simulcast all over the world. And everybody, I believe it was on a Saturday in July of 85, everybody watched that. There was a show at Wembley Stadium. There was a show in Philadelphia. I think she was at the Philadelphia show with Mick Jagger, and they did It's Only Rock and Roll, but I like it. And the interaction. Now, Ike and Tina had opened up for the Stones, I think in the 72 tour. This was probably one of my first indoctrinations into the Stones and Tina Turner. The sexual energy on stage between Mick Jagger and Tina Turner was amazing. And just the energy in general, how close they were dancing and how physical the interaction was. And, it just really was something to behold because, there's performers and then there's great performers. Tina Turner was a great performer. Watch videos of Proud Mary and, the breakdown at the end where the dancing. And, watch the Live Aid performance with Mick Jagger. She won 12 Grammys. She sold over 100 million albums. She is again in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice. She was a living legend. She is in the St. Louis Hall of Rock Walk Hall of Fame. I'm proud to call her a St. Louisan and graduating from Sumner High School in 1958. She is an icon. She will be missed. She was 83 years old. She died in Switzerland, and where she is going to be missed. Check out my channel, Intersection Records. Again, Ryan here. Subscribe if you like the material. We do shows every day. We're going to miss Tina Turner. She was on the second ever Rolling Stones cover. She was the first black artist on the cover of Rolling Stone in 1967. Certainly the first female artist on Rolling Stone magazine cover. She will be missed. There's never going to be anybody like you, Tina. You were simply the best, and the world is going to miss you. You are the standard on which entertaining, have the voice, have the dance moves, have the whole package. You were the whole package. We're going to miss you. Peace out. See you later.